Hey everyone, my name is Tommy. Welcome back to my hobby channel. This is part two, I guess, of Rippin Retail for October 2025. Part one, I just picked up a couple of the Halloween edition score and hoops. I also had picked some additional ones up to hand out to trick-or-treaters and got absolutely none. So I ended up opening 2 packs of each, which was fun. I enjoyed it. I put together most of the set for both of those. But this is the other part. This is stuff I kind of picked up towards the end of the month after Topps released their new NBA Flagship product. And I also found a couple of mega boxes of Bowman Chrome. So I decided to pick one of those up too. So I guess I'll start with, we'll kind of work our way left. I'd seen a couple people pick up some hanger boxes and said they really enjoyed them. And I don't think I've ever actually, I've opened up hanger boxes before, but I don't think for a video. So I'll start here. We'll kind of go through all 3. The thing with hanger boxes sometimes is because I think they're usually packaged in cellophane like that. It's really tough on the corners, which is why a lot of people don't like hanger boxes. But we'll kind of see how. There's plenty of packaging there, so open up all 3 and then we can kind of run through it. And the cool thing about this pickup, I guess, for me is I actually got these cards down in Victoria, Texas, which is a couple hours south of San Antonio. It's the town I grew up in, and I got these at the Target that I used to get cards from when I was a kid. So there's no card shop down there. So yeah, the only opportunity I really ever had to get cards was to go to Target. And so it's kind of cool to go through there 20 some odd years later and actually be able to afford boxes and stuff now. So in terms of NBA, season is underway. We're probably like 10 games in right now. Spurs started off pretty hot, but have definitely cooled down a bit. Dylan Harper picking up a calf injury sucks. We're still waiting on De'Aaron Fox to hit the court. So, Wemby's cooling off a bit. We definitely need some help when Wemby's not on the court. We're definitely 2 entirely different teams. But obviously some of the main chases this year include Cooper Flag, the cover boy. So I'm just going to kind of go through Anthony Davis, Brandon Miller, Shepard. I'm going to speed through this. There's a all-rookie team of Zach Edey. I don't know if that's a short print, because I know Topps does like short prints, image variations, things like that. Ooh, Stephon Castle. There we go. Okay. I like that. So, I was super surprised by Zach Edey. I did not think he was going to physically be just able to stay on the court because of his speed. Obviously not his physicality, but NBA got to be quick. And I thought he actually handled his rookie season pretty well. So there's a team card, Chris Middleton. Kind of start moving through Lonzo Ball, still around. I don't know how many of these are going to be upside down. Not a lot. There's a rookie card. Who's that? It's Noah Penda. No idea. No clue. Lively. There's a Cooper base card with a rough edge on it. Derek Queen. Couple rookies, I guess, in the middle here. Micah Peavy. There's a Mello. An Arcane, couple vets. There's Manu. Newple. Yuri. I can't remember, is that? Is that a vet? Okay. 22 games last year. I feel like I've seen that name, but I'm just not familiar with this game. There's Wimby. There's our guy. Josh Giddey. Are these the image? Oop. Okay, there's a Dame. A Dame with a little dust on it. It is not, that's just a silver. It's not a... Well, why hear a cat? It's not the usual cat, though. Clutch City. I don't know, you said a gentleman's name. That's kind of a cool card. 8-Bit Ballers Cooper Flag. There we go. I like these insert sets. These are nice looking inserts. Jimmy Butler, Power Players. John Stockton. Walter Clayton. It's like I was about to say a throwback. That's one thing I do like about Topps is when they do, you know, their set throwback image variation stuff. There's a Salon, I think. I've never been able to pronounce that, so. And a Malik Monk turned around. Okay, a couple of, I don't know what you'd call those. I know what Panini would call them, but all right, let's move through the rest of these real quick. And, all right, so we kind of know where things are going to be at in the next couple packs. So we can probably skip through. There's going to be some, hopefully some other rookie or, you know, gold. Oh, maybe not. Ooh, sorry, Dirt. Got the corner on Dirt. Set those rookies aside. Steve Kerr, Spurs. Huh, interesting. We got 2 rookie first team cards in that first one. And none in the second one. There's a Sylvan Claxton. VJ Edgecombe having a great start to his season. There's Dylan Harper. Clutch Prospects. It'd be cooler if they had like each city's skyline there. Because this San Antonio has a unique skyline with the tower, and that'd be cool. And there's a Cooper Flag. Power Players. Yeah, these insert sets are really cool. I like the look of those. Chris Murray with a little at the bottom, and I guess a Clippers team card. And Mike Connolly. No, Cade Cunningham. Spurs team card like that. Oddly enough, no. Another base. Yeah, we got 2 all-rookie teams in the first hanger, none in the second. Let's see if we can get in the third. So, Jaden Ivey. In terms of the look of the set, it's okay. I like the fact that the names are readable. The team logo on the side is kind of weird. I have a hard time reading that, but obviously, or not the team logo, but the, you know, team initials or whatever. Huh, okay. There's an Ace Bailey rookie, so we're seeing a lot of the top draft names. But only 2. There's another Penda. Kalkbrenner having a decent start. He was one of the guys I kind of wish the Spurs had gotten Kalkbrenner at some point in the draft. I kind of felt like he would fit in great with this team. Here is a Noah Behringer. I don't know why that took so long to read. Out of 2025. That's cool. I know Topps does their numbered, you know, the year numbers, which is kind of interesting. But there's a Wimby 8-Bit Ballers. That's cool. Carter Bryant, forward, rookie. I'd like to see a little bit more of him, but I think he's still learning the offensive side of the game. But I'm excited for his defensive presence. Turn both these around. I think that's the only repeat so far as I think this. We got that Mike Connolly, another one. So okay, not bad for the hangers. Interesting that only one came with the NBA rookie team cards, and I guess we did get one numbered. Let's see what we get out of the blaster. As I should probably have something sharp to assist me. Whee. Oh, my cat is laying in wait. Probably once he hears the sound of some real packs opening, I'm sure is one. As a matter of fact, I should probably straighten some of these cards. Will come kick off the table immediately. I know him. I know how he be. Actually, got to put my newest cat out in her little garage area with food while I do this, because she will just come. You see, Polly's bad. She will get all up in this. Is there a sticky in here? No. Just felt. And now Polly's laying in the doorway waiting. And in terms of, I guess, November 2025, already seen a couple things around that I might grab. Small spot on the way. There's another Zach Edey. Small spot on the way back from my drive to Victoria. Might stop and grab a couple things at some point. You know, a lot of holiday themed stuff hitting the shelves right now. So that might show itself shortly, but let's see what we got in terms of Brandon Ingram. No, it wouldn't be Spud Webb, no Behringer, BJ Edgecombe, Anthony Edwards, Paolo. Hey, George Gervin. Ooh, I like that card. That is a nice purple speckled card. Or that's kind of like a fuchsia, I guess, technically. But it's purple enough for me, man. It's going right into the PC. Love me some purple parallels. Okay, these are all big. That's a rookie. That's a rookie. Rookie. All right. There's a couple other rookies on top of the stack. That's okay. I think I stuck them all up there. I did. Whatever. We're not going to separate. We'll worry about that later. Sometimes just for for the sake of building sets later, it's easier to separate the rookies, but sometimes not. Sometimes they're just sprinkled in all over the place. Ooh, there's another 8-bit ballers coming up. A Rick Berry, interesting, with his patented free throw style. If you're going to use any picture of Rick Berry, it'd be, why not him saddling up the line. Okay, so repeat of the two NBA All First Team cards. Interesting. There's another one. Carter Bryant rookie. Franz Wagner. I guess this is the... Oh, no. That's an interesting net parallel. Oh, Paulie's got the wrap now. He's found what he's been looking for. Yeah, I've seen a lot of this Baylor Shearman cat. Be nice if he actually played a couple minutes. That's a very busy looking card. I don't know why. But, oh, Chris Paul. Former Spur. Net variation. Interesting. Yeah, it killed me to have Chris Paul on the Spurs for a year, but to be honest, he actually played really well for us and did exactly what we needed him to do, which was be a coach on the court. So I do appreciate the fact that he came down and helped out a young team and sacrificed pretty much winning anything for another year. So, you know, respect. But I do enjoy rooting against him much more, to be honest with you. Is that that's a misprint, right? His name's not Con, is it? Hold on. Hold the phone. Am I just now noticing that? I guess. That's insane. What kind of name is that? I don't know why I thought it was wrong. Okay. I mean, this is what happens when you're dyslexic. You just don't notice things for like a really long time because your brain assumes it knows what it's saying. But you have no idea what you're doing. There's an Alex Sarr, all rookie team. Knupel? That's a wild name. That is... yeah, I'm shook. I'll be honest with you. I had no idea. No idea. Whee! As I send the team card over. Jonathan Kaminga and Hartenstein. Closing out the hoops. Yeah, all things considered, that's pretty much a typical base run. I do like some of the inserts. I don't know if any of these inserts were specific to retail. I guess I could have looked. Season tip-off parallels, Chase exclusive. I guess the season tip-off parallels were the exclusive, which might be the net one. But let us open up a box of Bowman Mega Chrome cap off October. And I mean, I guess technically the World Series ran to November 1st, but man, what a World Series. That was one of the, I'm, very casual baseball fan. I've only gotten into baseball the last 7 or 8 years. Definitely new to the card collecting side of it. But that World Series was insane. I mean, literally could not stay up for some of the games. Stayed up for Game 7. It was a grind for sure. But that was just, as much as the Dodgers, obviously people have a lot of feelings about teams like that and buying rosters and whatnot. But man, it took everything I got and a little bit more. It literally took every play mattered in that series. So these are the two, I think, exclusive packs. And, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, Yamamoto, I mean, complete games, 18 innings, 12 innings, just nuts. It was super cool to watch. And yeah, anybody who thinks baseball, could be boring, those games were wild. The play at the plate in Game 7, I mean, just it had it all. Literally had it all. And yeah, it was one for the ages. It's got to be one of the best of all time. I don't like being one of those that like lives in the moment, or prisoner of the moment, and discounts 100+ years of history there, but I mean, yeah, there's not many series that played out like that, and yeah, I feel bad for the Blue Jays because that was a real fun team, and you'd like to think, hey, young group of guys, they'll get back there, but you never know, man. 162 games, it's a hard grind. So let's see what kind of prospects. Yervin, I guess, is that how you'd pronounce that name? Yervin. Set that aside. And I guess I could just pick up this whole stack. Christian Campbell, rookie. There's Chase Meadroth. I always want to say Meredith, which is not his name. Again. Jackson Merrill. Had a lot of fun watching him play down here in San Antonio for the Missions for a couple of years. Glad he has found his way. Shotaro Mori, first Bowman. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's one of those red for Hye-Sung Kim. Is that a refractor? No. It isn't. It doesn't say refractor, but it looks... Are those reds automatically refractors? See, I don't know. These are the things that... But that's definitely not the same. So, these are the things that I should know. But I've never opened up Bowman Chrome before. Jordan, hopefully he has a healthier year. Bryce Boucher. Yeah, okay. Maybe somebody go. One of the things I want to do next season, I want to make it down to a Corpus Christi mission, or Corpus Christi Hooks, possibly when they play the missions. But yeah, I'd like to go see the Hooks. Like to go see some of the Houston. Always try to see the Hooks when they come up and play the missions. But I'd like to actually go down and see their ballparks. I've heard nice things, but. Juan De La Cruz, staring at us. All right, so we got Andrew Salas, Chase Dollander. I assume it's pronounced Ronnie, but I always go to Hani because I'm a MMA guy. A Julio numbered to 100. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Obviously, of course. Of course, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a little bit of damage right there. Nothing major, but it looks like the laminate is kind of chipped off a bit. Oh well, somebody will think it's cool, and that's a little Topps, just dust, funk, whatever you can, that'll rub off. But I like that kind of steel look on that. I wasn't expecting a numbered card out of that, so that's kind of cool. Johan De La Cruz, Bo Bichette, just talking about the, geez, I'm blanking, the Blue Jays, geez. Blacked out there for a second, and Cam Smith. So a couple Astros to close it out. Don't hate that. But yeah, those were pretty much a run through some Topps retail products for this year. Let me know if you guys enjoyed those, or if you guys have opened up any hangers and had more success than I did. Yeah, a lot of people are saying hangers are the way to go for Topps basketball. Kind of undetermined. I'm sure there will be plenty more on the shelves throughout the next month, so maybe they come back for November. We'll have to see. But if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Do plan on doing some more hobby soon, since we got a big UFC pay-per-view coming up, and maybe be on the lookout for some other non-card related videos that might start debuting. But until later, I hope you guys have a good one.